Hello, Lawrence High School Choir Department. This is Keegan Toole, former a cappella choir manager, coming at you with a comprehensive guide to the men's outfits. Okay, that's the suit, the bow tie, suit jacket, just all those stuff. Okay, and I got credentials. You can trust me. Look at all those. Look at that. 4 years, summer, honor choir. I am an expert, okay? Don't go clowning on me, because this is the best thing you've ever seen. This is for, just to clarify, this is for the men. Sorry, ladies, I can't help you. Get someone else to do that. But this is for the guys, for the gentlemen out there, trying to learn how to use their a cappella choir outfits and put them on and stuff, because it's really important that you get it right. All right, coming at you with the voiceover so you know what's going on. First off, undershirt, you probably want one. It'd be a good idea, but you could get by without it. Undershorts, you don't really need it, I'm gonna be real. So yeah, let's get into the suit. First off, the first thing you want to put on is definitely your white shirt. That's got to be the first thing. All right, first thing you're going to notice about the white shirt is that there's going to be these little holes on the side of the shirt where the buttons are. That's normal, that's supposed to be there. And what you're going to want to do is grab studs. Now see that metal stud I'm grabbing? If you have the metal studs, you're going to want to use those, okay? And just a little note for Miss Naughton, you should probably give metal studs, you should probably prioritize giving metal studs to chorale members, okay? So see me in the video. I'm happy when I look at the metal stud. But plastic stud is fine too, you know? It's just preferable that you use the metal stud, if you have them, of course. But what you do when you get the stud, you see what I do. There's that hole there by the button. Put the stud through the hole so the black, shiny, beautiful part of the stud pokes out, and then you can put it through the buttonhole on the other side, like you would do with any shirt. So yeah. Now what you're gonna want is to look like me with all those studs beautifully poking out and shining. You'll notice at the bottom that there's no space for a stud there, and that's supposed to be how it is. You can just clip that, because that'll go under your pants. Now you'll notice that the wrists, there's no button on the wrist, so what you're gonna need to do is grab a cufflink, like that. And Miss Naughton will also give you cufflinks. And so what you do, you put it through there so that the black shiny part sticks out. So like if you put your hands by your sides and just put it through like how I do in the video. Look at that. Beautiful. So when you put it in, it's going to be like this. Make sure that you twist it like this so that it doesn't come off. See that? Beautiful. Then that's facing out. And then make sure it's that the side is twisted so that the collar doesn't, or the collar of the wrist doesn't pop off. But yeah, look at that. See how you can't really tell that well. But like I said before, whenever you put your arms to the side, you'll see the black part sticking out. And you do the same with the other side like I did. And I forgot to talk about the top button. But the top button is also, there's no slot for a stud, so you just put the button through, because it'll be hidden by the bow tie, okay? Next up is the pants, okay? Pants are pants. You just put pants on. It's nothing special about it. Look at me in the video. Oh yeah. Expert level pants putting on. Yeah. Make sure you tuck in your shirt like what I do in the video. Beautiful. Now, if you're fat like I am in this video, then you need to adjust it, but there's no belt. So what you do, you go to the side with that side compartment, and you open it and unclip it to adjust it. And then you just retighten it again so that it stays on. And so, yeah, you can use that to tighten it or to loosen it, and just make sure that it fits your waist properly. And it's good that those buttons, that the pants have quite a bit of flexibility. And look at that. Now that I adjusted them, they're brand new. Make sure your fly isn't down. Now it's time for the bunder crumpet, or whatever it's called. It's called a cummerbund, not a bunder crumpet. It comes out of that bag, okay? Make sure that when you put it on, that the slits, they face upwards. So it's like you're supposed to be eating like bread or something. It catches the crumbs that you eat out of the bread. That's like what it is. Okay. Now the thing is with this, it's really weird to like put it on and kind of unintuitive. Please ask a senior to help you who's had some experience, because it's kind of difficult to do it the first time, and I didn't crop it properly, so you can't really tell what I was doing. But make sure you put it on so that the slot is in front of you, and then you turn it around like that, and beautiful, look at that. And then as I tried to demonstrate, the slits are facing up again. Now for the bow tie time. I noticed that the video I got doesn't actually explain anything that well. So look, so see this little slit? It's gonna go through this slit, and make sure it's tight around your neck. And in order to adjust it, you go like this, okay? Here, let me flip it around. So you take the bow tie, goes around your neck, through the slit, other side, and then clip it onto that little thing. It's kind of a mess. There, I got it. So there you go. Yeah, make sure it's tight, okay? But not like so tight that you can't breathe. So make sure it's like that much loose enough. How you adjust it is pretty average way to adjust stuff. You just pull like that, in order to tighten it. Pull on the other side of this, or you could just like go like that to loosen it, and then boom, it's like looser now. Yeah, that's a bow tie. The video I got before sucked, so here's a better one. Wow, look, a jump cut to me with the bow tie on. Make sure that it's over those like little white things. It doesn't look very good with it under them, so just make sure all that's over. You'll notice that you can kind of see my forearms underneath the cufflinks. That's okay. It'll be covered by the suit. Now for this, I'm trying to show you, make sure that you use black socks and black shoes. You don't need to see me put those on, because you know how to put on socks and shoes, I should hope. But anyways, this last bit, just put the jacket on, and you don't need to do anything more with it. Just put it on. Yeah. Make sure your hair's not under the suit jacket. When you're singing in choir, just don't ever button the suit jacket, okay? This next part is me trying to teach you a life lesson. That isn't for choir, because in choir you just don't button the jacket at all. But for a life lesson, don't ever button both buttons of a jacket. Only button the top one. There's me being a dad for the day. So just have it like that. And now look at how respectable I look, okay? That is a good a cappella choir singer. Okay, I look great. But for this next part, you gotta keep this really secret, okay? This can't get out at all. Only chorale people can watch this video from now on, okay? That's how top secret this is. So what I just showed you was the a cappella choir outfit, but there's a secret chorale outfit that has a vest instead of the cummerbund. I almost called it a bunder crumpet again. So what you want to do, take off the cummerbund and put it in that bag. You can see me just throw it, but don't do that. Put it in the bag neatly. And then you see me put on the vest. So just put on the vest, put all the buttons through like I'm doing, except for the bottom one. Don't button the bottom button on your vest ever. You will look so lame. I almost said you're gonna look like a chud, but that won't age well at all. Now look how happy I look. Well, you can't see my face, but I'm very happy when the bottom button isn't, and then I'm very enraged and angry whenever the bottom button is buttoned. So make sure that the bottom button is unbuttoned and all the other buttons are buttoned. Got it? Cool. So that's it. Just put the vest on, take the butter crumpet off, and then put the jacket back on, and then now you're in your chorale outfit. Same thing with the jacket applies about the buttons. Don't button the buttons. And now look at that. It looks so cool. Oh yeah, this is me trying to show you to put the butter crumpet. I mean the cummerbund away neatly. So yeah, don't just like toss it in there. Make sure it's nicely folded and stuff. You don't really need to see that, so I'm gonna cut this part. Oh, now look at me. Oh, with that vest on, I look so nice, ready to perform for some people in a nursery home. Okay? This looks real nice. Now it's time for putting everything away. Should be simple enough. Just, put the jacket back on there. It's not very difficult at all. Now for the vest, it's simple too. Just put it on there. You should probably button the top button of that vest so that it stays nice on there. But in the video, I wait to do that because I usually put my pants on the same hanger as the vest. Okay? Now, when you fold the pants, make sure you fold it so that that beautiful, like, black line is in the middle. So don't just, like, throw it on there, okay? This is important that you keep it real nice, okay? So that'll be, like, the sides of the pants are showing. And I put it over that. Now, what I'm trying to show you here is make sure that the long side of the pants is, like, further out than the waist because the waist is heavier. So make sure that's all nice. And then I button the top button of the vest over that. I take the bow tie off, put it in the bag. I just throw it in there. It's fine. I put all this stuff off. Well, you don't need to actually take it off. I take the cufflink off, but I don't know why I did that. So I just immediately put it back on because you can just leave the cufflinks on there, and then take them off over that. Oh yeah, and that's me trying to show you that the part on the bottom of the cufflink should be out. Okay, so you unbutton all of the studs, and there you go. You don't actually have to take the studs out every single time. I know Roger Mayhew likes to do that, but I don't, so you don't have to do that. Then you bottom the top button of the shirt, and you put that on there. So you have all your stuff all nicely neat. Make sure you keep track of your shoes and socks, and you're done. Now you know how to take off and put on your Chesty Lion, a cappella choir, and chorale suit. This has been Keegan Toole, and it's a great day to be a lion, especially a choir lion. Love y'all. Good luck singing.